So, can we talk about how we live in a world where women feel that they have to dominate in order to be valuable? Let's be honest, men and women are built differently. Independence, as much as we've tried to make it strength, it's actually not. Biblically, we know that strength actually is in humility, in being able to submit, in being able to be dependent on someone, especially the Lord. You realize that being super independent, super dominant, super masculine in energy does not mean strength. And I'm not just talking about marriage, right? Because we know that biblically, every woman is not called to marriage. Even in that, he still calls you to be dependent on him. And so you're still married to him. And so there's never really a time that God allows a woman to just be super independent and self-sufficient. Why? Because we're just more vulnerable. We're just more susceptible to things. And again, that's just by design. Now, Peter talks about it in 1 Peter 3, where he says that the wife is the weaker vessel. And a lot of people quote that and make it seem like that means women are invaluable, they're limited, they're not as wise, and all of the things. And that's just not what Peter's talking about, obviously. He's just talking to the husbands as a way to say, love your wife, honor your wife, treat your wife as equal when it comes to grace and being an heir to the grace of the Lord. So we understand that just because you're equal does not mean sameness. And I think that's the part where we have really come into the problem when it comes to the world, because we think that equality means I have to be on the same level or doing the same thing. Equality has to just do with value, but we can be doing two different things. God has just built men and women differently. Men have a greater advantage physically, just in general. And that's okay. And I think we have to just be honest about the fact that, I don't want to do all the work all the time as a female. My body is constantly working. Whether I have a child or not, I'm constantly in the cycle of it working as though it's preparing for one. Hormones are a lot. Mentally, you have all the things that women have to deal with in terms of managing things, having more intuition, seeing things more attentively. All of those things require a lot. We realize that we do need people. We do need someone. You do need a man, and a man does need a woman. So it's vice versa. It's not just one way. Don't let this world try to sell you this independence lifestyle of this is the goal. Because if we're honest, most of the people that we follow are succeeding in some shape or form, and even some of them who actually share this boss babe, boss woman, boss lifestyle, they have a man. They aren't alone. They have someone. It's okay to be dependent on someone. It's not weakness. Weakness is actually quite the opposite. Because a lot of the times, not needing someone is just rooted in pride, and it's rooted in insecurities, and it's rooted in distrust, and it's rooted in all of those things that a lot of times just means we just haven't healed in a lot of areas. We're not the same though, but we are valuable just as much as men. So that's my whole point.